On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what go on. A blessed and wonderful Tuesday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. We're going to kick it off this morning with some regional news. You don't know, so wherever Jamaicans are, once a story happening there, On The Spot News Media will most definitely be covering it. Now, over there in our neighboring Caribbean island, the Grand Cayman Islands, an unfortunate incident took place over the weekend involving two Jamaican entrepreneurs. Now, this story is a really sad one because many have reached out to On The Spot News Media stating that both men are really good persons and they just can't understand what could have gone so wrong for it to end up in such a really sad and heartbreaking way, where this young man presently on your screen, who has since been identified as Omar Ryan, the deceased, who is no longer among the land of the living, as he was intentionally ran over with a car by this man presently on your screen, Bryan. Welcome. Now, from the police report, On The Spot News Media understands that both Jamaican men are business owners who sells Jamaican products in the Grand Cayman Islands. Now, sources stated that both business owners had an argument when Bryan Welcome used his vehicle to intentionally hit Omar Ryan, then drove over his body. Several persons stated that the deadly incident may have been stemming from both men being business competitors, with both men selling Jamaican produce. There are also reports that Saturday's incident resulted from a road rage. Now, reports from the Grand Cayman Island Police Service states that sometime shortly after 8 p.m. Saturday, July 8, the police responded to a report of a motor vehicle accident with injured persons in the vicinity of North Sound Road in Georgetown. Now, on arriving on the scene, officers observed a member of the public administering CPR to Omar Ryan. Officers stated that the area was secured and an ambulance arrived and took over resuscitation efforts. It is said that Ryan was transported to Georgetown Hospital, where he was pronounced you know what by the attending doctor. It was reported to officers that the suspect and the victim had been engaged in a verbal dispute turned physical. Subsequently, the victim appears to have been struck by a car. The police stated that investigations into the circumstances are ongoing. The police stated that they located Bryan Welcome, who is age 41, of a Georgetown address, and arrested him on suspicion of the loss of life in relation to the incident. Now, he's currently in police custody in the Cayman Islands Detention Center. One person who saw the body after the incident stated that Ryan's body was crushed with a lot of red substance running from all areas of his body. Whatever they had, that person stated, he must have been really angry for such a brutal outcome. Now, Bryan, welcome, who was seen at the location immediately after driving over Ryan, reportedly said he felt threatened and called the police himself after carrying out that terrible act. On the Spot News Media also understands that Ryan's children were expected to arrive in Grand Cayman on Monday after having to change their flights from last Friday. The matter is presently under investigation, and anyone who may have witnessed this incident or has any information is being asked to contact the Georgetown CID at 949-4222. Really, really sad. Because as I stated earlier, On the Spot News Media got information to understand that the victim and also the accused are really decent, upstanding, law-abiding citizens of the Grand Cayman Island. And it is just really sad to see how it all turned out, because these men are born Jamaican. Not really sure if they are citizens. I just stated that because they have legal business there, so I'm not sure. But they are born Jamaicans, moved to the Cayman Islands, and have done well for themselves. We need to, as adults, set a better example and work out our problems in a better way. Because now one is 6 feet under and the other will be facing the courts and will definitely be going away for a mighty long time. So at the end of the day, nobody wins. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, I could trot back over there onto local style. So on your screen, my peeps, is a M16 rifle that was found by a joint police military operation in the old capital of Spanish Town. No information reaching On the Spot News Media is that on Sunday a man was arrested in relation to this magnificent find. An M16 rifle along with ammunition was found in the Johnson area of Spanish Town, St. Catherine. He's been held on suspicion of breaches of the Firearms Act. It is said that he's to be questioned in the presence of his attorney. The police reported that sometime about 5 a.m. a team carried out an operation in the community which is located along the popular St. John's Road. The team went into a lane, and during the search, the weapon and magazine containing 5 live 5.56 rounds of ammunition. So the police seized the same. The man, who is said to be an auto body repairman, was held by them. His name is being withheld pending further investigations. So another decent spot of work again by the squaddy them. Yeah, man. So of course, you don't know, say, it cannot be news without the western section of Jamaica being heavily involved. Now over there in the crime-riddled, violence-prone, war-torn St. James Police Division, 7 persons were arrested, and among them are 3 suspected drug traffickers. Now they were all arrested by local law enforcement in St. James on Sunday night. Now, the raid was conducted by the major organized crime and anti-corruption agency, which is known as MOCA, and also the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigation Branch, CTOC, and the Police Narcotics Division, which it also resulted in the seizure of approximately 9 kilograms of the white substance resembling the white lady, with a local street value of approximately 14 million. And of course, in the streets of the United States, its value is deemed to be 3 times that amount. Now, a large quantity of cash A number of electronic devices and a motor vehicle was also seized. Mocha stated in a news release that a team of its agents and Jamaica Constabulary Force personnel went to a premises in Montego Bay in search of a suspected drug trafficker who was wanted for questioning in connection with multiple local and international drug trafficking offences. Now, this is the mega mansion presently on your screen that Mocha officers carried out that raid. Now, during the operation, the individual and 6 other persons were arrested pending further investigations. Now, you know, see the big house? Boy, I tell you, Dog Mobay there, I deal with the situation a certain type of way. Now, the collaborative efforts between Mocha, CTOC, and the police, narcotics, and other JCF Technical Services Division were instrumental in this particular operation. It shows the strength and the partnership between the agencies in the fight against major and organized crime and a shared commitment towards dismantling national and transnational criminal networks. So my peeps, another decent spot of work again by the squad of them. Now over there in the neighboring parish of Hanover, the police is now saying that Hanover children is using lotto scamming proceedings to finance their schooling. Now, the disturbing revelation was made by the officer in charge of the Green Island police station, who has since been identified as Inspector Mervyn Hodges. He stated this during a peace march organized by a Seventh-day Adventist church in Clodwell on Saturday. He later spoke and stated that this new trend, it's a lifestyle that they will have to shed because 90% of the knockings and clappings in his policing era and also division is fueled by lotto scamming activities. He also stated that the ill-gotten gains is the cause of a lot of people losing their lives and also their family members losing their lives. The inspector also stated that he noted that this has also led to reprisals and counter reprisals, which he described as a cause of concern. Inspector Hodges also stated that the concerning trend has been ignored by the parents of these children. The parents have to take a stand also against their children, he stated, and shun their criminal lifestyles. The inspector also stated that the parents have to do their part, and he stated that they invite them to come on board with them and to help to stem this ongoing issue that their community and the wider cross-section of the western part of Jamaica is facing. The inspector definitely speaking the truth, because we have all seen what lotto scamming has done to our dearly beloved island home Jamaica, especially the western parishes of Trelawney, St. James, Hanover, Westmoreland, and St. Elizabeth to a lesser extent. And we definitely have minor patches right across the length and breadth of Jamaica. My peeps, we have to do something before something do we. Yeah, man. Now remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.